So this side of this teaching about the energy. The topic is energy. I think that should be 37. No, 40 something, right? 49. Yeah, maybe it should 49. Teaching for the Manjushri Namasamgiti. Today's topic is the energy. Why we should mention this topic to all of you guys? Because some students just give me a question: how can I get this energy? This question just involves two parts. One part, what is the energy? Right? What is the energy? And then how can I accumulate such level of the energy like you have? The problem is, first you should know what is the energy and where we can get this energy. Actually, the energy can come from different forms, right? But from the basic point of our Buddhism, especially our Tantra Buddhism, or you can call the Mantrayana Buddhism or Vajrayana Buddhism, we said there is 5 elements. So the 5 elements is the energy. It is a basic structure of the energy. It is the fire. First, actually, it is earth, and then is the water, and then is the fire, and then is the wind, and then is the ether. Ether means emptiness. So, is the 5 elements consist of different, actually 5 levels of energy. For example, why you guys can always see I try to get what's that called, bear food, right? Actually, I got some back because I just returned back from the mountain to the modern society. It's too strange. I always being barefoot walking on the street, especially for the young, right? But actually, when we walking on the mountains, always barefoot. Not only our lamas, the monks in the Sri Lanka or Thailand, and this, they are always barefoot. Maybe someone just call because the temperature is very hot, so they bare their foot. But actually, it's a kind of practice. It's kind of practice. If you just walk without only shoes, or how to say that, I don't know, you can just absorb the energy from the earth. The water is same. The fire. Why we always do the fire puja? Because if you always do the fire puja, you just put those pujas in the form of fire. Actually, the fire itself is a huge energy involved. Thanks. And by those fire energy, we can transfer those offered food, the flowers, the fruits, the medicine, the herbs, such as these materials, very quick into Amida. And by the fire energy, we can transform our karma. Like what they had said, right? Use a crystal sugar to absorb you can visualize the gamma involved and put inside the fire. By this, we can transfer those gamma into amida and use this transferred amida as the puja to verify. But of course, we need some means of the mantra, right? Om Ahum, Om Ahum, 7 times Om Ahum first. Actually, it's 3 times or 7 times. By this method, we just transfer all the gammas into amida. This is a secret teaching of the Vajrayana practice. Yeah, I know. It's not only by the visualization. Actually, it is the energy involved. Those energy first come from fire, and then come from wind. Right? There is a wind involved, and there is a water. Actually, it is better if the raining we do the fire puja is better. Otherwise, we should get some water inside. Yeah. And then, by the visualization, actually we call ether, means emptiness, right? The highest level of energy, but actually it is semi-visualization process. If you visualize something, if you do the meditation, of course you should visualize. For example, as I try, I should visualize something, okay, something more. Then I should visualize myself transfer into an Eden. For example, Yamataka, right? Or clear. By that time, it's the Yamataka. And this we call patient. Just transfer something like that. So we like a healing. We always said the energy can heal some sickness. Why? Just because that process. Because the visualization is kind of ether production. It involved a lot of energy. Very huge. You cannot imagine even 1% of that. Because it's huge energy involved. So that's why the meditation get a very high requirements for those practitioners. You cannot just maybe some guy can just walk inside, or can just like that to go inside those meditation situation. But for me, I'm not a Mahasiddha. I should practice, I should chanting, I should get the mantra or body mantra, body posture, a special body posture. If I use that special body posture, we call body mantra. I can take inside the meditation state very quickly, maybe several minutes, 1 or 2, 3 minutes, I can get inside. And then visualize and chanting and transfer those ordinary human guys into the situation of Eden, of deities. At that time, you can acquire some percentage of the power of Eden. Then, from the level of deities, you can healing the problem. Of that little girl. At that time, actually. The question is, where you can get it, right? The answer, I just give you the highest answer, is from Eden, it's from deities, it's from ether, right? So this is the highest level, highest channel you can get it. But it takes times. It takes several 10 years, or several dozens of years. Day by day, week by week, months by months, years by years, you can get this. You can familiar. Like you play the music, right? you can familiar with the, how to say that words, like this one. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. No, like a vibration. Yeah, because the Indian, the deity, the Buddha and Bodhisattvas have their own vibrations. So you should catch it up, but it takes time. So that's why we always chanting, almost always chanting. Yeah, in the dream we chanting, in the daytime we chanting, eating chanting, shower chanting, always chanting like a machine. But why? We should get it. We should get energy from Indians. That is the highest one. Otherwise, you can get from somewhere or something, or even somebody. Yeah, even somebody. For example, a lady got pregnant. The boy just got energy from mother and father. Mainly from mother, but some part from father. Even they cannot touch, but the baby can get energy from father. Yeah, it's not a miracle, it is truth. Otherwise, you can get some very huge stone, natural stone, or a gemstone, not diamond. Diamond, there's no energy at all. Yeah, some ruby or something like this, you can get this. Or you can get some fossil trees like this. Yeah, you can get it. You can get energy. Or somewhere we call the holy place. There's a lot of holy place for different religions, right? Jerusalem for all the Western religions, for Muslim, for Christian, for Orthodox, for Jewish, right? For Buddhism, there is the Buddhagaya, right? There is a Lumbini, there's a lot of things. Actually, there's a four place. The Buddha told all the disciples about this. One Buddhist must go to the four, even one of the four holy place. The place the Buddha gave birth. The place Buddha just passed inside the Nirvana. The place the Buddha got the first pre-Nirvana. The first place Buddha gave teaching. So this is the four place. And those four places, from my side, it's just like a channel. It's just by the meditation of Buddha, by the power of Buddha, he just dig inside and get it empty, like a channel from the earth, the water, the fire, the wind, and ether. So those holy places involve a lot of energy. If you go there, you pray, you do offering to the Buddha statues, the place, the stupa, you can create those energy. All for our Tibetans, Lalasa, we call Drewa. Drewa is 18th Buddha age, 18th age of Buddha statues. It is said it was empowered by the Buddha himself. So we call Drewa. Drewa means the most valuable things in this world. If you pray, you can gather anything. Or you can go to some Muni wall, Muni cities like this. Or you can come to our center for the mandala. Yeah, there is a lot of energy involved. So this is the second question. Where we can get this energy? So there's different levels, right? The third is how we can get it, right? The previous two questions and answer, just the knowledge. Everybody can know it. It's not secret. It's not a miracle. If you go to the library, if you go to university, you can learn this idea from your professor, from your reference book, or even from Lama or monks like this. Everybody can know it. You can check on the YouTube, you can check on the video. Google said this, you can get it. Yeah, so that's why we should post it in the YouTube. But knowing something is totally different getting something. It's not my word. It's not my Lama Jianyang's word. It's His Holiness Milarepa said. If you just get the knowing, you just get the knowledge of something, it's knowing, right? It is far from the final target of liberation. Maybe you are a professor of religions, you are expert of Buddhism, you are expert of Tibetan Buddhism, but you are not a Siddha. You're just a scholar. Scholar is the guy who knows everything. But Mahasiddha is the guy who knows nothing but get it. So we should do the Mahasiddha, the process. We should change ourselves into a Mahasiddha, not just a professor. Because if you just accumulate the knowledge of different schools, of different empowerment, different deities teaching, you just know it. No, it's not enough. Maybe at the beginning it's good. The benefit is you can get some convenient facility to get research, to compare those different schools, those different lama, those different religions, those different empowerment, or even those different deities, protectors. But that's it. You just know it. If you get it, if you find out your own, you should take off all of others and then put all your effort on this one. Practice, practice, practice. Finally, when you go inside this circle, you will know that each different schools, each different traditions, each different empowerment is the same. Yeah, it's the same. Actually, it's the same. For me, I practice the Indian, the guru, the protector, right? Each lama just pray like a triangle, right? So each lama have different, each tradition have different triangle structure, right? You have this one, I have this one, she has that one, he has that one. But actually, when you move inside, when you practice the law, when you get some reaction from that. Not just crying, just I'm sorry, it's not crying. Not just calling, not just praying. You should get something back from them, from the triangle, from your guru, from your Indian, from your protector, Dharmapali. You get something fed back, then you will know it. Oh my goodness, finally, they are same. Yeah. After the long time retreat, so I got it. So I know they are same. Yeah, different energy, different triangle structure, actually same. The difference is just on the surface of their appearance. Maybe they are handsome boy for Manjushri. Maybe they are very, wrathful face like Mahagala. Right? Maybe they are handsome, no boy, handsome man like Guru Mati. Yeah, Guru Mati is so handsome, okay? But they are same, actually they are same. Yeah. When you finally get this idea, you will, discover that you have the ability to absorb some energy. So the conclusion is you should practice yourself until you get ability to acquire the energy. First from the earth, like what I told you, right? From some place, from some gemstone or rocks, such as this. Or you from water, from our compassion water, or from some, the Hindus said their water is they call mother water. They have the very mystic power, right? Even there is the, from our outsiders said there's not so pure, but there is some involved. Yeah, fire actually. We always do the water puja. We do the called Jin offering, the light offering. No, how to say, lighting offering, right? So there is a fire inside. You can acquire. The wind actually is a breathing. It's a breathing exercise. That is we practice yoga. Yeah, this is the wind. And then about all of them is the Indian's power. But you should practice yourself. Then you can get the ability to absorb those different sources of energy. Why? Not just the knowing, because if you just the knowing this method, your human body, just a human body, you're not a Vajra body. It's blocked. Like those piping, it's just blocked, so water cannot fall down. The same is our human body. If you just breathing, everybody can breathe in, except the Dharma. So we are living person, we can breathe in, right? But actually, you and I breathing is different. If you're breathing, you just go down to the throat chakra. That's it. Maybe you practice, you go to fitness, you're just walking, you do lots of sport. Maybe you can get how to say this one, heart chakra. You play the Chinese martial art. I mean, once the method, not just the martial one. Maybe you can put it down to the stomach. But for us, for our yogi, we just go down to the feet and then go back from our back. So the breathing can take very long. One breathing, maybe your one, for example, just one, but for us, maybe we can get 20. Yeah. We go to the board examination when I teenagers, right? I go back to Beijing, take some board examination. The same age, the boy just got maybe is 2,000. I don't know how to see that. 2,000, like this one. Yeah, I can get 12,000 at that time when I was 12 years old. Yeah, just 10 times, just because of practice. So I can get a lot of how to say that, oxygen, right? How do you say that?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, yeah, inside. So my heart is so powerful, so I can get enough blood involved, full of whole body, so I can grow very tall and strong. Yeah, and keep always young. I get this ability, so I can keep this age always like that. Yeah. So that's why if you play yoga professionally, I mean, you can keep your age always like, yeah, very young age. This is the series, because there's the 5 elements energy involved. Yeah. But ordinary yoga, just the guy, the earth, the water, fire, wind. That's it. This is ordinary yoga. But for us, we can get energy from Indian, from deities. So we just beyond this level. So not only the age, we can just get the liberation. But we should practice. We should change our human body. little bit, until we finally change that into Vajra body. What's that mean, Vajra body? Vajra body means for long time of practice, the chanting, the yoga, such as this, the fire puja, the meditation. So you change all your channels, your chakras, your organs, your blood, change it. Finally, you change all of them into a light, like a rainbow body of Guru Rinpoche. When you've done this one, it is not the concept of the getting energy. You are the part of energy itself. Right? At this time, there's the duality concept. Some guy who want to gather energy and some energy outside. Finally, you merged each other. There's no such stupid guy who want to gather energy. There's no such energy can be acquired, can be absorbed. You get involved. We call this non-duality. When you get this situation, you get this level, non-duality, that means you get liberation. Actually, the Buddha is non-duality concept. Buddha is a temple, and all guys in the temple, all staff in the temple, they are all. There's no object, there's no target. Everything involved, everyone involved, environment involved, all the belonging involved. This kind of situation, this Buddha. So that's why there's a very famous saying from the Diamond Sutra, right? Tathagata. Tathagata means Buddha. Tathagata means what? Means those guys who never come, never go, always stay there. He is there, he is everywhere. Yeah, this is my translation. Okay. Yeah. So this is today's teaching.